Two people walk into the same bank the same day to borrow the same amount for the same car. One walks out paying thousands of dollars more than the other over the life of that loan. Same car, same price. The only difference? 3 digits. A number they didn't choose, calculated by a company they've never spoken to, using rules that were never fully explained to them. That number is your credit score. Here are the 5 proven moves I'm about to walk you through, and none cost a cent. The first 4 you can do this week. The 5th, almost nobody knows. Let's get into it. Point 1. Fix the errors on your report. Start with the one that costs you points you never even earned. Most people assume their credit report is accurate. It isn't. Studies find roughly 1 in 5 reports carries an error. About 1 in 20 is serious enough to actually cost you a worse rate on a loan. A wrong balance. A late payment that was on time. A paid debt still showing as owed. You're entitled to check your credit report, and it's free. Pull it, read it line by line, and dispute anything that's wrong. It's not a trick, it's just claiming back points you were already owed. Point 2. The 10-minute phone call. This one takes about 10 minutes and moves your score without changing your spending. You need one idea. Utilization, one of the biggest factors in your score. It's the percentage of your available credit you're using. 500 on a 1,000 limit is 50%. Here's the trick. 2 ways to lower a percentage. Owe less or raise the limit. Same debt, bigger limit, lower utilization, higher score, automatically. So call your issuer or open the app and request a credit limit increase. Ask if it's a soft or a hard check. A soft check doesn't affect your score at all. A hard one can ding it a few points for a while. And don't treat the bigger limit as room to spend more. Lower ratio, not a bigger balance. Point 3. Bills that should count. This one is brand new for a lot of people. Your biggest payment every month is usually rent. For decades, paying rent perfectly for years counted for absolutely nothing. That's changing. Rent reporting services now add rent, utilities, and your phone bill. Payments you're already making start building your score. Often a small but real boost for bills you were paying anyway. The fine print. It usually only adds positive history. A late payment can't hurt you here. It only counts with the credit file it's reported to. And some older scoring models still ignore rent. So check your lender will actually see it. Point 4. Why 0 is a mistake. Now, one that sounds completely backwards. You'd assume owing 0 is perfect. If every card reports 0, month after month, the model barely sees you using credit. And that score's slightly worse than active and careful. People with top scores, they don't sit at 0. Utilization runs just a few percent. The move has a name, all 0 except 1. One card keeps 1%, the rest report 0. That signals 2 things. You use credit, and you keep it extremely low. Be honest, reporting 0 won't wreck your score. This is a few points from maximizers. And a small reported balance isn't carrying interest. You still pay in full. No interest. And point 5, the one almost nobody knows. The day that decides it all. You've got a 5,000 limit. You spend 2,000, and you have the money to cover it. The bill comes, you pay in full, on time, 0 interest. You did everything right. And 3 days later, your score drops. That's not a glitch. The bureaus don't watch in real time. Once a month, on your statement closing date, your bank takes a snapshot. And your closing date is not your due date. Your payment might be due weeks later. So they record what you owed on the snapshot day, long before you paid. You're letting the bank photograph you on your worst day of the month. The fix, don't wait for the bill. A few days before the closing date, pay the balance down. The snapshot catches that low number, and that's what the bureaus see. 2,000 on a 5,000 limit is 40%. Pay it to 100 before the date, and they record 2%. Same money, 0 interest, but now your report shows a low-risk borrower. 3 honest things. 1. Confirm your card's reporting date. Some report a few days after. 2. This only helps if your utilization was high to begin with. 3. It may fade. Newer scoring models track your balance over time, not one snapshot. Most lenders still use the older models, so it works today, but use it while it lasts. So there are your 5. Dispute the errors. Ask for the limit increase. Get credit for the rent you already pay. Leave 1% instead of 0. And time to snapshot before the bill exists. None of these break the rules. They're just knowing what the system counted on you not knowing. The number isn't measuring if you're good with money. It's measuring if you know its calendar. Now you do. So I want to know, which one are you trying first? The 10-minute limit increase, getting your rent to count, or the number 5 snapshot trick? Or do you think one of these is overrated? Tell me below. I read them. If you want the money systems no one taught you, made plain, one every week, subscribe to Plainomics. See you in the next one.